Today we're going to share with you 11 surprising psychological facts about women that can completely change the way you see the world. That's right. After learning these secrets, your view of relationships will never be the same again. Get ready, because 99% of men have no idea about these curiosities, and often, because of this, they end up facing rejection. But guess what? You can be part of the 5% who really stand out by better understanding what goes on in girls' minds. And look, this isn't just for guys, you know. Girls, knowing these truths about yourselves will make you even more magnetic and irresistible. Now, before we dive into these secrets, I'm leaving you with a digital book where you'll learn everything about us women. The book, The Game of Seduction, is in its last copies. So take advantage. The link is in the first pinned comment. So, are you ready to learn the secrets that will completely change your view of women and relationships? Let's go, because what comes next is incredible and will open your mind in ways you can't even imagine. Just make sure you're already subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Women fall in love because of their scent. Did you know that a person's scent can make all the difference when it comes to love? An interesting study revealed that if a woman likes a man's scent, the chances of her falling in love with him increase greatly. To be exact, the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro discovered that a woman's affection for a man can increase by an impressive 85.5% just because of the aroma he exudes. This happens because women have 50% more neurons in the olfactory bulb, the part of the brain responsible for smell, than men. In other words, they are much more sensitive to smells, and this directly influences how they feel about someone. Choosing the right fragrance, then, can give you a huge advantage when it comes to attracting someone. But it's not just about the most expensive perfume, it's about finding a scent that matches your personality and that awakens emotions. And look, stay tuned until the end of the video, because we're going to tell you which fragrances are most effective for stimulating the feminine senses and increasing your chances of winning someone over. Women prefer men who have self-control. If there's one thing that can quickly turn a woman off, it's a man who exaggerates or pushes the envelope too far. When you're too insistent or assertive, the chances of being rejected increase considerably. On the other hand, if you show respect and balance without trying to get too far ahead, it makes all the difference. Showing that you have self-control, along with a touch of vulnerability or even a little insecurity, can really attract her attention. Women feel more secure and comfortable when they realize that a man is respecting their limits and building a relationship of trust little by little. An important point is that the body speaks. Paying attention to her body language, the signals she gives, her gestures, her expressions, can help you understand if you're on the right track. This reading is essential to know when to move forward and when to take a step back. After all, respect and self-control are key factors in truly winning a woman's heart. Have you ever been in a situation where you realized the importance of respecting signals and limits? Share your experience in the comments. Women know what they want. It may not seem like it, but women tend to know exactly what they feel and want when they're around you, even if they don't always express it directly. If a woman piques your interest, it's important not to fall into the friend zone right away. One study found that 68% of women would consider a romantic relationship with a man if they felt he could meet their desires and expectations. This means that they're always quietly evaluating the potential for a deeper connection. So if you like someone, you don't have to be overly obvious, but it's important to subtly let them know that you're interested from the start. Show them in a gentle and respectful way that you see them as special. This balance between showing interest and giving them space to make their own choices can be key to developing something beyond a simple friendship. Remember, women appreciate it when they know they can get what they want, but they also appreciate a respectful and natural approach. Remember, women appreciate it when they know they can get what they want, but they also appreciate a respectful and natural approach. If you liked these tips, don't forget to leave a like. It helps me bring you more content like this. Preselection is real. Have you ever heard that women tend to be more attracted to men who have already caught the attention of other women? This phenomenon, known as preselection, is very real. Studies show that when other women show interest in a man, he instantly becomes 3 times more attractive to other women. This also happens when a man is surrounded by a group of female friends or women in general. The mere presence of women around you can make other women perceive you differently, increasing your attractiveness. One tip is to make friends with women and hang out in groups with them, even if they don't necessarily have any romantic interest in you. Simply being surrounded by female friends can create this preselection effect, causing other women to start noticing you in a more special way. It's a natural way to increase your social value and attract more attention without forcing anything. It's a natural way to increase your social value and attract more attention without forcing anything. And if you want to delve even deeper into these techniques, check out my digital book, The Seduction Game, which is in the pinned link in the first comment. There are many other tips that will help you improve your seduction skills. If she teases you, she's interested. If a woman starts teasing you or calling you pet names, be careful, as this is a big sign that she's interested. Women often use playful behavior as a way to build rapport and trust. These teases, along with body language, are subtle ways to show that she's interested in you. If you're interested, the best thing to do is to join in the fun. Reciprocating this light-hearted, playful energy can further strengthen the attraction between you. For example, when she teases you, you can respond with something like, "Oh, I know you only call me that because you like me. Do you think I didn't notice?" This type of response, in addition to showing that you're paying attention, keeps the mood light and creates an atmosphere of natural and engaging flirting. This way, you can both feel more comfortable expressing your true feelings in a light-hearted and fun way. They appreciate it when you understand their unspoken language. Women really appreciate it when a man can pick up on the subtle signals they send through their body language, whether consciously or unconsciously. Not all men have this ability, which makes it even more special when someone picks up on these cues. Unlike men, women tend to be more reserved and may hesitate to express their feelings directly, often for fear of rejection. Rather than speaking up, they prefer to communicate their interest through small gestures, glances, or even the way they position themselves around you. That's why it's essential to pay attention to these cues. If you don't pick up on the signs, she may interpret this as disinterest and, instead of pursuing you, choose to move on silently. To build a stronger connection, pay attention to her body language. Lingering glances, subtle touches, smiles, or even the way she approaches you are all ways she can show that she's interested. If you pick up on these signs, you'll be one step closer to creating a true connection. Appearance matters during intimate moment. Women usually pay a lot of attention to their appearance, especially during more intimate moments. They think carefully about every detail, such as the model and color of the lingerie they are going to wear. All of this is to make themselves feel more attractive and confident. And often, they do this discreetly, without saying much about it, but with the desire to please and feel good about themselves and the person they are with. Now, here's a tip. Instead of just observing in silence, why not take advantage of the moment to give a sincere compliment? When you tell her how beautiful she looks, it can give her that little boost in self-confidence. She will feel even more special with you because she realizes that her effort has been noticed. And what's more, this type of compliment will not only make her more comfortable, but it can also inspire her to be more daring next time. Who knows, she might even be encouraged to choose something even more striking. The most important thing is that when you show that you pay attention and value her care, you are creating a stronger emotional connection. This type of recognition helps to make the relationship even closer and more special, bringing more intimacy and complicity to both of you. Emotional connections. Intensify sensations. When a man is able to connect emotionally with a woman, she feels much more intense sensations. This is because, unlike men, who are often more physically stimulated, women rely more on their minds and emotions to feel engaged. If you better understand how her mind works and the importance of feelings in this context, you can make a big difference in the way she experiences intimate moments. Rather than going straight to the point, it's important to create a more subtle connection before anything physical. This means taking the time to talk, encouraging her to talk about how she's feeling, and showing that you're really listening and understanding. This emotional exchange makes her feel safer and more comfortable, which also improves the experience for both of you. When you show that you value her emotions and are interested in creating this connection, it helps to strengthen the relationship. As a result, the woman feels more satisfied and engaged because she realizes that the relationship is much deeper than something physical. It's a true exchange of feelings and understanding. Women value their friends a lot. Women often have such a strong emotional connection with their best friends that, in some cases, it can even be more intense than with their partners. This is because when they are with their friends, they feel free to be who they are, without fear of judgment. Studies show that when a woman leaves the house and spends time with her friends, she experiences deep emotions because she knows that these friends will offer support, affection, and understanding without criticism. This feeling of emotional well-being can be so intense that at times it can be mistaken for love. Friendships bring comfort and security, so it is easy to understand why they are so important. However, it is always good to remember the importance of maintaining healthy boundaries between the relationship with your partner and your friends, especially the closest ones. Sometimes, without realizing it, a kind of emotional betrayal can arise when the trust or intimacy that should be in the relationship is diverted to someone else. Maintaining these boundaries helps ensure that the connection between you and your partner remains strong and balanced, without friendships negatively interfering in the relationship. After all, a balance between emotional bonds is essential for all relationships, both romantic and friendship, to thrive in a healthy way. Thank you for watching until the end. If this content helped you in any way, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share your opinion in the comments. Your experience can be valuable to someone who is looking to better understand relationships. Together, we can create more true and conscious connections. Remember, following your intuition and being open to learning are the secrets to success in any relationship. If you want to learn more and more, watch this video that is playing on the screen. See you soon.